Hi guys, today I got for you new breed, one of its kind, the electric adventurer. This is Hyundai Ioniq 5 XRT trim, and Hyundai says this is off-road capable vehicle. For me it looks like a PS5 went camping. Is it really the off-road vehicle? We're about to find out. I'm Mike and you're watching AllinCarNations. At first glance, the XRT looks tougher than a standard Ioniq 5. The front and rear bumpers are redesigned for more aggressive, adventure-ready vibe. Camo-covered fender flares, beef-up lower body cladding, and exclusive 18-inch wheels sets the tone. In terms of the size, the Ioniq 5 XRT measures just under 183 inches long, 74.4 inches wide, and 63 inches tall. Riding on a 118 wheelbase, that's longer than RAV4, wider than a Mach-E, which translates to the exceptional, guys, interior space. Let's check out what's under the hood of our small rugged vehicle, not that small actually. And first, this is a dual motor setup, so not much of the space in here, but still it's way better than a Cadillac Vistik, because we do have this storage under the hood. No visual components, I like that. Let's see the front, guys. So here it is, guys, the front. Is it pretty? I think that's the matter of taste. For me, the XRT trim with this plastic bumper with obviously better approach angle and the red recovery hooks, which you can use, by the way, to crack open cold one on a picnic to impress your friends. In general, this car lost some futuristic design because I've always considered the Ioniq 5 as a concept car on the road. Here it's like more off-road capable, rugged, but for some it might be very cool design. I like the fact that they left iconic Ioniq 5 signature, square of daytime running lights. We have front-facing camera in here as well. And on this plastic bumper, there is a very cool camo pattern, guys. Let's look up close and move on. All right, guys, from this angle, more off-road vibes. First of all, check out those cool 18-inch wheels wrap around all-terrain tires. And by the way, your fender flares are protected by cool plastic inserts with the camo pattern on them. Another plastic insert is on the rocker panel, kind of reinforced in case of the heavy off-roading. XRT trim, guys, no chromes at all, so black mirror caps, trim around the windows is black, as well as the roof rails. I like this color, and the pop-up door handles are cool too. Whole ground clearance in case of the XRT trim, guys, is a little bit higher, so 7 inches in this class. Let's be honest, that's quite something. Let's check out the back. First change for 2025, it's the charging architecture. Now you can use Tesla fast charger, which is a plus in my opinion, and I believe this is the plus for everyone else. Wiper, guys, finally it's in here. Bravo, Hyundai. Blackout rear spoiler, very clean design. I like this iconic pixel Ioniq 5 taillight. This is like a signature. We have XRT trim dedicated bumper with a camo pattern on it. Departure angle is better, guys, because this is an off-roader, right? But I don't like the fact to open the trunk, you're gonna have to break your back and get your hands dirty because the button is over here. Let's check the trunk, shall we? Of course, you don't have to use the button on the tailgate, you can use the remote. Right now, guys, we're looking at 27.2 cubic feet of cargo space. You got the storage underneath the floor for your different adapters, different chargers, and the charging cables as well down there. That's pretty cool. You can obviously fold down the second row, and then you will get almost 60 cubic feet of cargo space. That's quite something, right? Let's jump into the interior, guys. Alright, guys, so let's check out the interior of the XRT trim on Ioniq 5, and I will start with the bad things. Hard plastic all over the place, guys, and I totally understand that this is the rugged trim created for the adventurer, so you're sitting on a rocky beach at the sunset with the harpoon in your hands because you want to hunt some dolphins, and sometimes you're not holding the pressure properly, so your hands are shaking and you're scratching the door panel. Maybe that's why it's made of plastic, but come on, guys, it's almost top G trim, 57K. I would like to have some comfort in here as well, but we have few upgrades considering this model year. Check this out. The central console is brand new. We have wireless phone charger on the top. row of the buttons, heated seats, steering wheel. You can turn on, turn off the camera in here, parking sensor, stuff like that. 2 cup holders, I really like it. And the new design of the AC control panel as well. Check this out, guys. This whole section is brand new for 2025. It looks kind of like stereo from 2006 to me, but still it's way better than in a Kia EV6. Few physical buttons. We have to turn on or turn off the fan by pushing the button or touching it, but still it looks good to me. Whole design of the dashboard, guys, very simple, rugged, but I like it. 2 screens, 12.3 in front of me, that's the gauge cluster, 12.3 inch in the center, that's the infotainment system. Nice steering wheel with the indicator of your charging status. So right now 4 dots are illuminating, so battery is almost full. Nice steering wheel, feels kind of sporty to me. All interior, guys, it's okay, very spacious, quite unusual, I would say. Some futuristic vibes you will feel here as well, but I'm not sure if I would choose this XRT trim over Limited, to be honest, but that's just my personal opinion. Let's check out the seats then. XRT trim imprinted on those leather synthetic seats. Armrest with a storage inside. You can lift the whole thing up like that, plenty space down there. New central console with the wireless charging system for your phone, 2 cup holders, and some additional charging ports plus little storage down there. New design of the AC system and the media set on the top, guys. You can adjust temperature in case of the AC from this point, not in the central piece. I like that. The screen itself is offering crisp visuals, responsive touch controls, and over-the-air update support. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto are here. As a standard, no more USB connections. We have very cool 360 camera, and you also get a voice assistant integration. That's quite something. And here in the back, guys, tons of space thanks to this long wheelbase. I'm 6 foot tall, I'm sitting behind myself, so check out the space for my legs or for my head. Nice seats, you can obviously adjust them one way or another, like that. We have integrated cup holders with the armrest, B-pillars, and the vents on them. Those seats are heated, which is quite cool in the middle of the forest during the night. On the central console, 2 USB-C ports, always quite good to have them. No panoramic roof in this trim, guys, so black headliner above my head. But I must say, I kind of like it, this dark dystopian atmosphere in here. It gives me this confidence that I would like to hand-to-hand combat with a grizzly in the middle of the forest. I really like this atmosphere in here, guys. So now, let's take this guy for a spin and see how it drives. Driving experience. If you don't know me, guys, or you haven't seen any of my review with the electric vehicle, I have to tell you that I'm not a big fan of this technology. It's a little bit soulless to me, but I always wanted to drive Ioniq 5 because of its futuristic design. Obviously in the XR trim we have more rugged and off-road capable vehicle, but the powertrain is the same. So under the hood, bonnet or the floor, we have 2 motors. One is in the front, one is in the back. It's exactly the same powertrain as we had in Kia EV6 GT line that I've reviewed approximately 6 months ago. So exactly the same platform. By the way, you can check out the review as well of the Kia. The link is going to be into the description. So what's the power output in this particular matter, guys? Let me engage the sport mode for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, 320 brake horsepower and 446 pounds-feet of torque. 0 to 60, guys, it's gonna take same amount of time as in the Beamer M3 N92, one of the best Beamers from the past, a young timer right now. 4.5 seconds. Obviously, in case of the Beamer, emotions are totally different. V8 sound, stuff like that. Here it's more like mushroom picking, but still It's quite impressive, I must say. Check this out. Instant torque delivery, like turning on the power tool. That's unbeatable in case of the EV technology. On and off, full or none. Maybe let's try one more time, guys. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. All right. It's pulling, I have to tell you, it's pulling hard. We have 84 kilowatt hour batteries in here. The computer is telling me the range is gonna be something close to 321 miles. In the real world, guys, it's gonna be something closer to 260. But in case of the daily driving this car, I think that's the pretty decent range, to be honest. Clearly, guys, we don't have regular transmission in here, but you can play with the car a little bit by changing drive modes. So you have few different drive modes, and this is universal for all the trims in Ioniq 5. All you need to do is push this button located on the steering wheel, like in a Ferrari almost. So you can choose between Eco, Normal, Sport, and My Drive, so you can personalize some things like the throttle response, steering wheel feel under the My mode. And there is one more button located on the bottom of the steering wheel called Terrain mode, and this button is only dedicated to the XRT trim, guys. So once you're gonna press it, you can choose between different terrain modes like snow, mud, or sand, and the computer will tweak mapping, slip control, locks, all-wheel drive for each condition. And by the way, we have the shifting pedals in here as well. Obviously no regular transmission, so you can adjust the regenerative braking system strength using this shifting pedal. So literally you can adjust it in that way that the car will brake for you without putting your feet on the brake pedal, and you will get a little bit better MPG. So it's quite cool, I must say. In case of the handling, guys, there's nothing to be like super excited about. Car handles basically okay for this EV segment. You're not feeling much of the weight of this car thanks to the multi-link suspension in the back, but still sometimes it swings a lot in the corners. But this XRT trim is focused off-road, right? So different suspension than in the GT line, for example, into the EV6. And by off-road, I meant gravel roads, very, very light forest trails, but more like curbs, speed bumps, and bad asphalt conditions. This is the natural habitat for the Ioniq 5 in XRT trim, guys. It's not a serious off-roader, all right? If you would like to find your own way to see the Grand Canyon up close, you got pretty big trunk for the diesel power generator, and you're gonna have to have very solid AAA with a Sky Crane helicopter insurance, because trust me, you're gonna use those red recovery hooks up front in that way. That's the urban crawler, all right? Not a rock crawler, guys. Clearly this car has a competitors like Mustang Mach-E, ID.4, Nissan Ariya, or from the mother company KIA EV6, but none of them, none literally, have off-road oriented trim. I'm not talking about like off-road capable, but off-road oriented styling trim. So if you would like to stand out from the crowd, guys, definitely with this Ioniq 5 XRT, that's the way to go. In case of the price, guys, the XRT trim in Ioniq 5 lands around $57,000. Just to give you the perspective, base model, the cheapest one with the rear-wheel drive and small battery pack, something around $45,000. Top G, the limited, it's gonna be $58,000. It's more luxurious, like leather wrapped surfaces, panoramic roof and stuff like that, vented seats, which I think I would personally choose it. So you're paying premium for the adventure look in this particular matter, but I think that's the part of the charm, right? One thing worth mentioning definitely, guys, is the warranty. 5 years or 60,000 miles, or 100,000 miles, and 10 years limited warranty for the powertrain and the battery. That's quite something. And they also giving you 3 years of the free maintenance in the Hyundai service. But honestly, in the first 3 years, in case of the EV, what you're gonna replace? Like a brake pads? So that's nothing fancy, but the whole warranty coverage, guys, it's very good, I must say that. Alright guys, so in general, I've been living with this car for a week, and I have to tell you, Ioniq 5, it's a good car to daily live with. Decent range, proper space in the cabin, futuristic design. However, I don't think I would choose this XRT trim, you know, because I believe that this car, it's losing its identity, and it always, in my mind, the Ioniq 5, it has been a concept car on road. Right now in this trim we have off-road credentials in case of the visual aspect, but nothing more, all right? We don't have covers underneath the floor to protect your battery pack, which is literally underneath us right now. A little bit like an inch higher suspension doesn't make you an off-roader. So I know that for some people it will be a very unique car, but me personally, I would choose the high-end $1,000 more expensive trim, limited, with all the luxury feature, panoramic roof and proper Ioniq 5 identity, which is the concept car on the road, guys. So what's the bottom line here, guys? The Ioniq 5 XRT isn't conquering mountains, obviously, but it sure drops jaws at Trader Joe's Grave-A-Lot. And you get rugged aesthetics, off-road vibes, Tesla supercharger access, and solid EV tech, all wrapped in one unique looking vehicle. Alright guys, so what do you think about this Ioniq 5 XRT trim? Would you choose it over a standard trim or over a limited? Is it gonna be a hit, or is it gonna be a massive fail for a Hyundai in case of the sales? What are your thoughts? Write me down in the comments below. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more car reviews, make sure you're gonna subscribe my channel.